anything, man.
Out of nowhere.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. This is a,
Once again,
yes, sir. We're back.
we are back
Yes, sir.
on this very special graduation special.
Graduation special. Yes, sir. Kind of gives us the vibe for graduation. Congratulations to all the 2020 graduates out there.
Yes, 2020. Congratulations. Although this is not a normal experience for you guys.
All right.
Let's turn up.
Right.
The second phase.
Yes, sir.
Although this is not a normal graduation for many of the 2020 graduates out there, we definitely wanted to take some time just to shed some light on our ideas and what we thought about it, how we thought about the school system in general. But we just wanted to shed some light specifically on the graduates. So if you got some graduates out there, I know I do. Congratulations, Kier Bear, my baby girl.
Yes, sir.
Even though you didn't get to walk across that stage, you on the stage to us in our hearts at all times.
That was my first question. How does that work? How does graduation work now?
Man, they said they still got something planned, but I don't know, man. I don't know how it's gonna work.
What does that mean, though?
Exactly, I don't know. Like if they literally, and this is not to down anybody because obviously there were some things going on. Obviously the COVID has changed the world, but they had them drive by and they handed them their diplomas in like an envelope.
Drive out to school?
Yeah.
That's gotta be a long line.
Yeah. No, they had. I mean, it was organized. Oh. I will say it was organized. They had certain name groupings. You know what I'm saying? This last name from this time to this time. But I still think, you know, for kids that had nothing to do with this, it wasn't like it was their fault that they can't walk across the stage. I think that something more could be done. Get creative, you know what I'm saying? Somebody come together for these kids and think of something that would make sense for all the hard work that they put in.
Imagine that one person that all high school they've been struggling to get back and back.
Man,
and finally senior
that
year,
was me,
and
bro.
then finally senior year, you know what I'm saying, you're working for it, and you get that last credit to graduate, and now you can't walk.
Man, that was me. You know that was me, bro. I went to 4 different high schools coming up. My freshman, senior, sophomore, junior year, I was all different high schools. Once I finally got enough credits to be even think about that I was gonna walk, I had to go to morning school and night school.
Right.
So once I finally cleared up at the end of the year, I knew I was gonna walk. It was dicey all the way to the end because I had screwed up so much in high school. But right there at the end, it was dicey, and they let me know I was gonna walk. And it was like the greatest thing because I knew how hard I had worked, man. I had worked extremely hard. Even though I had screwed up, I had worked extremely hard to get back there to be able to walk across that stage, and it means something. You know what I mean?
It means a lot. I mean, I definitely know a lot of people that can think about it in high school that were just really, you know, not the brightest crown in the box. You know, they always got in trouble and stuff like that. But they walked. And I mean, I knew they felt good about it, but it felt good to see other people that was kind of thriving.
Mm-hmm.
But the school system nowadays, bro, it's changed. I do not approve of the school system. I'm not sure that.
I've already told my kids as soon as I got enough money to do it, I'm taking them out out of public school. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I want to get some private tutors, some private trainers to kind of teach them the fundamental parts of education. But I definitely want them to be more advanced learning into things that they're gonna need for life. You know what I mean? I want them immersed fully.
I feel like, I don't know, they have a lot of schools that are excuse me, like training art schools, or, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go to that school, I mean, I feel that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like a writer or designer, you can go to like SCAD.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The only downfall about that though is they kind of push one thing on you instead of pushing everything that you'll need kind of in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you go to an art school, I mean, you're just gonna be learning about music and art instead of, you know, maybe not learning so much about math and, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's changed a lot because one, all these breaks they have.
Yeah. Man, we talk about it all the time. How many breaks these guys have, man?
All the breaks.
You're always out of school. How about you guys as kids? Are your kids? How many breaks year round? You know what I'm saying? Do your kids normally get? Ours is like 4, 5, 6, 7 breaks.
7. Before you go to school, I mean, at this point, I'm talking to the teachers like, are you guys serious?
Man, like I'm literally calling. Like, do they really need to be out of school right now? Like
one time, she messed around and I was like. She told me, she was like, "It's we're making this a teacher that we made it ourselves, and can you pick me at 12:30?" I was like, "So you made it up yourself, and you suggest us be here at 12:30?" but we don't have to be. Okay, I'll see you at 3 o'clock.
I'll see you at 3.
What are you talking about?
I'll see you
what
at 3.
What are you talking about? You made this up yourself? Yeah. All right. Bet.
What would you take most from how you came up in the school system? I know you had some time in private school, but when you did go to public school and the school system in general,
right.
What did you take most from what you learned? Because I know.
I mean, just stay focused.
Stay focused.
I mean, my thing was I think I kind of I stayed focused because I played sports.
Yeah, I was an athlete in high school.
You know what I'm saying? So you had to maintain a certain grade point average to play.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I was like, I gotta keep a grade point average above this, whatever it was. But also, I mean, I like learning stuff too. So I like to learn stuff. And a lot of people they took it for granted pretty much.
I was about to say. So where would you say the school system failed you then?
Failed me?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, bro, I feel like schooling was better then than it is now, personally. But I mean, I haven't looked in high school a lot right now. But I mean, high school back then was a little tougher. I mean, we had, as far as math is concerned, we have algebra, trigonometry, calculus, pre-calculus, all that stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
Now I've heard they have like math 1 and math 2.
See, a lot of the schools are going to those kind of like magnet or like, I forget what they're called, schools where they're teaching you trades and stuff like that, vocational schools. So they kind of break out where like, you have your core math, science, English, but then they take you and then you learn about whatever your vocation is going to be, like whether it's like mechanics or if maybe some of the, even like the STEM schools that they have out there are a lot like that as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's easier now. I mean, it's easier now, I feel. Even back then, we weren't even distracted with like phones that much.
I don't even understand how the school system is going to recover from this. You know what I'm saying? Like, speaking of, that came from you saying it's easy now. Like my kids, once they got out of school, they actually did better. You know what I'm saying? With the curriculum and answering questions and turning in assignments or homework and got better grades. You know, my son finished I think he finished with all A's. I'm not even playing. He was kind of having a hard time throughout school here and there, and I think it got easier to him because there was less distractions. You know what I'm saying? I think it got easier as well because it wasn't the teacher breathing down his neck and just flat out, to be honest, he was cheating. I think he was cheating.
Don't call him out. Don't call him out like that.
I think he was cheating. I mean, he may have been cheating. He may have been. Cheating. I mean, I would. Wouldn't y'all cheat? I mean, look, your teacher sent you home and put you on a laptop and said, here's the test. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely
here's the test.
I think talking about school. I don't know if you had homework or
I'm talking about, that's what I mean. I mean, since we've been post-COVID, you know what I'm saying? I think the school system.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even understand why they have homework. Because,
after a while,
like you just said, like you could be doing his homework. You could be doing his homework, and he hasn't even looked at his homework, and now
he could be Googling his entire homework page.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all bull.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But I don't. Back in the day when we had to do actual like book reports and actually write it and turn it in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's different because they need physical copies.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was no on the internet, upload on the internet. No,
definitely not. We didn't do none of that, man. Mm-hmm. I got that towards the back end, like literally, like the second semester of my junior year, first semester of my senior year, I had some kind of computer class, but it was very minimal what we learned. You know what I'm saying? I did have a video production class a couple of times. That was dope. Actually, it's why I love some of the stuff I love now. Right. But as far as the system itself, I believe that it's going to have to be completely redone. There's no way that we can go back to a norm or go back to anything that we knew of as a school system as is. There's just no way. Like, how all of a sudden, if kids don't get vaccinated or if they don't come out and say that the coronavirus is over, how do kids go back to school normally?
Oh, that's what I mean. You know, in China they have like a whole process before you have to go into the building.
Wow, what is it? What's the process?
The kids, I saw it was the kids go, the parent walks into the little gate or whatever, and the teacher or whoever it is walks through the little process. He gets sprayed down through he walks through this little thing and gets sprayed down by some, I guess it's like some Lysol cleaner or whatever it is.
Do you see that happening here with us?
I don't know, because it's funny. I was having this conversation earlier with my other guy. He was saying that they were talking about for schools to put up plastic stuff on desks, and then no recess, and then like what?
I'm telling you, man.
Jail?
We're gonna need complete system reform, man, in order to. in order to get these kids back in school, in order for them to have an actual education. Because as I'm saying, I'm telling you, if we have to, as parents, continue to teach kids at home, we're gonna have some dumb kids.
No, teaching kids at home is so difficult. Bro, it is the most difficult.
Man, kids in the U.S. is already dumb. Sorry, I'm sorry, but it's true. If you just look up the stats, everybody got Google. They say that the U.S. kids are some of the dumbest in the world. You know what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen now if working parents, y'all, have to then take on the responsibility of teaching kids full time?
See, that's tough. For me personally, it's just at the house. You get so distracted.
Man,
it's like we'll be doing it good for a minute, and all of a sudden it's just like I don't know. I don't know anything. What is it like, bro? We just did it. Like we literally. This is right here.
Man, same thing with but my older kids are a little bit better because I can kind of give them a task, and I just got to stay on them about being productive. But my youngest, Bella, man. Bruh. I'll sit her down and be like, okay, you're gonna read for 5 minutes. I come back, she got all the toys spread out on the floor. Oh no, I've moved stations, Poppy. I moved to a different station. What you mean station? You didn't move, no, you were reading.
Reading. I was doing some writing with Blake, and I left the room, came back. He was like, I can't do it anymore. I'm like, what? My feet are hot. I'm like, what?
My feet are hot.
What does that have to do with even writing, bro? Like, are you serious right now?
I'm telling you, my son as well. He's good at it. Like we all work from home right now, of course. So I come down the stairs, grab a bottle of water or something, grab a snack, and he's like, "Hey, Bobby," and I know he's just trying to distract himself from work. He's like, "I got a question," and I'm like, "What? Would you rather swim with a shark with a laser attached to it, or an alligator with sharper than razor teeth?" And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?"
I don't know. I mean, they're just trying to be. They get distracted.
Man.
Even like when the dog comes around, like the dog literally just. Hey you, where you at, you? Like, what's going on? No, what's going on? So, hey man, what's going on? All right. Yes, sir. All right. Pardon that. But yes, sir. We just the school system has got to change. I personally just don't feel comfortable with him going back to school or any kid going back to school, just for the simple fact that I don't know when it's going to be over. I don't know who's got it, who doesn't have it.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who. You know what I'm saying? I can't be safe because I mean, what if the teacher never took precautions or anything? It was out here just willy nilly, just breathing out on everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, man. I really don't believe until there's some kind of measure besides vaccines. Right. Until there's some sort of measure put in place, I just don't see us returning to any kind of normalcy within the school system. I definitely feel like that there's going to have to be some major changes, and it's going to have to start with us, the parents, man. Like, seriously, we're going to have to take a better and more serious role in their education.
If we have to do homeschooling, bro, like, honestly, we have to like get the kids together, put them in one room, like, literally just on some literally just a teacher type deal.
For real. That's what's going to be necessary, man. Like back in the day, like when they had the community schools, you know what I'm saying? Somebody from the community taught the children. They had a little schoolhouse that was just, particularly for school.
Don't even need a lot of kids. Just
10, 15.
You know what I'm saying? If that, you know what I'm saying?
If you can do that, I got 4 kids right now. Need teaching, I'm telling you.
Need teaching.
I'm not the one, and much respect to the teachers, as a matter of fact, because
definitely.
I know for a fact I couldn't do it. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't have the patience like that to be teaching small human beings anything.
I get frustrated when I'm like, hey, 1 plus 1 is 2. Mm-hmm. So if I have 1 and I add it together, it's 2. Mm-hmm. And then 2 seconds later, hey, what's 1 plus 1? 17. Like, that would piss me off in the classroom. Like, are you serious right now?
Man, look.
Well, I know people like in high school that would be that guy.
Oh yeah.
Like the teacher said something like this is that and this, and they're just like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, what do you mean?
Don't be that guy.
You definitely need to have. I just need a little more patience first off at home to do that because it's just. I'm trying to do stuff myself, and then I gotta stop doing school with him.
Exactly.
He's not paying attention.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to get it over with so I can go back to my work. You know what I'm saying? So
we need something, man. We need answers. If you guys got answers out there, if you guys got ideas, man, drop them. Let us know. What are your thoughts? If you got school-age children, what are your thoughts on how we can remedy some of these problems that we have due to COVID. You know, what are your ideas about how we're going to return back to the normalcy, the school system, and what do you think it's going to be like? Drop them, email us, let us know what you think.
Something, because something's got to give, something's got to change, and I for one, and he for definitely too. I don't feel comfortable with them going back to school without a resolution. No, and I'm sorry, I'm not like a vaccination conspiracy theorist or nothing like that. I just read a lot, and I know that vaccinations.
Huh?
I don't do vaccinations.
Well, I mean, they don't work. I mean, flat out. Some of them do. Yeah, but not the vast majority of vaccines do not work or are dangerous. Simple and plain. It's very, very simple research. I think it's like 50% or less of them actually work.
My guy's smart and orders like, bro, you're not going to inject me with.
That's not.
Like, bro, what?
If God wanted us to be able to get that kind of medicine in us, He would have put it out there somewhere.
So let me get this straight. You want me to come to you so you can give me the flu? What?
Multiple strains of it at that.
You know what I'm saying? So you're telling me you want me to be at home, sick, in the bed? Just let me know.
Because that's what's going to make me feel better. Is getting the flu. Right. It's going to make me feel better.
Like, come on, dog.
This way.
Honestly, I don't remember last time I had the flu.
No, not the flu.
Yeah, the flu. I honestly.
Not the flu.
Nah, I haven't had the flu. Like, I don't.
And I ain't been vaccinated either.
You know what I'm saying? I probably been vaccinated when I was like maybe, I don't know, 8th, 9th grade.
Years,
8th, 9th grade, my mom made me.
Oh, yeah, it's been years.
That made my own decisions. I'm not doing it.
No.
Not doing it. And my dad told me even like when we was born that no vaccination for kids.
Oh yeah. I mean, it really doesn't make sense. Why would you vaccinate a tiny human whose immune system is not even completely formed yet? That doesn't even make any sense.
Like, you want to put me in with the syphilis, hepatitis.
Whatever it is, it doesn't even make sense.
Like, what? Like, are you serious right now? So then what if the baby's already sick? Now you're injecting more stuff into him, so it's like premature. All that stuff just plays a factor. And now, why?
It definitely does.
Why? My son is perfectly healthy. No complaints. Maybe just a little when he gets cold, it's bad, but that's it. Man. That is it.
Man, all in all, though, I definitely feel like that there has been some things for all of us to learn. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I definitely, within the school system, they definitely have some things to learn. I wanna continue this conversation, bro, but a little bit deeper and maybe go a little bit deeper into some facts and some stats. Maybe
yeah, we need to continue next time and actually have some parents call in.
I want to talk to the parents, man. We definitely want to talk to you guys. See how you feel about it. Maybe get you on live.
I should bring them on camera. I didn't even know if you're on Facebook now.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Interesting.
Bring them on camera.
Okay.
Definitely. So
that's it up now.
That's the new input. We'll be doing that next week, man.
I didn't even
bring you on camera and we'll talk to you live and see what you guys really are thinking about the topics that we're discussing.
For sure. I like that. See? Every week. Oh, got a little surprise maybe. Maybe have a little new destination for our podcast and might actually have some people come through.
Oh, yes.
I told you it was coming soon. We told you it was coming soon, and it is coming soon. So we're going to be live in action. You guys pull up. Shirts are definitely coming for sure. Just a little technical difficulties with our engineers, if you will, our artists. But yeah, we're going to get those to you soon, and just be looking out. Once again, you can find me on IG, or us on IG at Negus.withattitude.
Negus.
Yes, sir. I'm Migo the Kid on IG and Big Migo on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. My man right here.
The Everything Man. Yes, you can find me everywhere with that name besides Facebook and LinkedIn. Facebook and LinkedIn, and it's Timothy Dads. All right. I'm doing a lot of things. I want you guys to be involved, man. Come ride with your boy, man. Sure. Let's have some fun, man.
Let's do it. Other boy, Josh, he's still with us. You can find him at Mr.Original with a J.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Original.
Still sending prayers out to him. He's got, like I said, a couple family situations he need to take care of, and he'll be back with us as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, if you want to be on the show, also hit us an email, negus@attitude91@gmail.com.
Negus, not the other word.
No, sir. Negus. Yes, sir.
We're saying it on purpose.
But yeah, so next time, Tune in next week. Like I said, this week actually we'll be more interactive with you guys. We'll try to be and get a topic from you guys, and more apparel is coming.
Oh, yes.
So tune in.
Oh, yes.
Tune in, please.
All right. Remember, this is the Negas with Attitude podcast, where anything goes.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is welcome, and you must speak your truth.
Speak the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you guys.
All right. We love y'all.
All right, man. Much love.
Much love.
Yep.